Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day. Hopefully all of your grinding Nikke is paying off and, you're enjoying all of that. With Laplace's banner, hopefully you've been popping off with that also. With the newest event, right? So I want to talk about this here today. If you wanted to know what to farm, what to know for the future, in 3 days, it's going to be the new hard mode difficulty. So again, keep this in the back of your head, and just also don't mess this up. I'll show it to you. So we'll make this quick. If you're new to the channel, again, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into it. So first thing, there's a compensation that has gone out, okay? This went out today, which is first, they're giving you 1,000 in the dice because there was a mess up with something. I exactly don't know what went on. Can I click this and find out? So here, after the release of the update, some of the players still encountered an error in the manufacturer's character upgrade ranking when breaking a Nikke limit and reinforcing their core. We truly are sorry for this inconvenience caused. We're doing our best to fix it. After the update here, we noticed that the dice mini event wouldn't show the 0.6. We promptly fixed it, and then the problem here, again, they basically gave you 1,000 of the currency to actually go into the dice event, which means if you couldn't complete it before, if you thought so, you now can definitely complete the event. 1,000 of that is a lot, all right? They also then went and gave this, which I highly recommend. Please don't hit claim all. I know it's a very shiny button, and you then, have this done, and you're like, oh, that's great. Do not claim this just yet. Wait till hard mode difficulty drops, then claim it. Please tell me you haven't already. I genuinely hope you haven't. In comparison to last event, a lot of people did then. I know that because nobody really gave that advice that save it for the hard mode side. But they did give this also, which is another compensation. Please go and save it because you can then take it to the event that we currently have active, which is the high-tech toy. With this, currently you should have already finished normal with everything we have. I have 3 left as of today, which means I can farm one of these stages. Now, you might be asking, hey, which stage should I farm? And we actually have all of the thing for this and hard. So I'll show you what hard has and what this has, which again, you'll have to use 3 more days of the currency. So what, 5, 10, 15 more? Altogether of these things. So you have 15 runs to make. Which of these stages would you want to run? Again, each stage gives something different. Each stage also gives some different amount. So for example, if I go and farm 1-2, I'm going to get 40, or is that 10? A 10. I would get 10 of these. If I were to farm, for example, 1-9, I will then get 40 of these also, actually. What the hell? That was the 41 I was trying to say earlier. And then this and 50. So again, 10, 40, 50. This was the 41 I was supposed to show earlier, but I showed it 10 first. But now with that, let me show you this image that actually gives us an idea of everything easily and spread out, so it's super easy to talk about. So this is it. Again, the reward for the repeated stages. Remember, there's an initial reward that's separate. So forward, if you're farming right now on normal, the best and most efficient and effective thing to do is farm core dust for the reason of you getting 50 hero dices. To confirm that you'll finish that entire event, that might be the extra move. That'd be the thing you do. Just farm core dust. Again, if you're talking about it, yeah? People have been saying this all over the place. Credit is the biggest bottleneck in the game. You need credits, and without it, you're screwed. Battle data set is the biggest bottleneck. Or is it core dust, right? There's different parts of the community. We're all split in 3 ways, right? Some people say credits, some people say battle data set, some people say core dust, okay? My honest opinion is I think that core dust will become a little bit more rare and more needed as you progress farther into the game. That's going to happen. Battle data set. People are looking at this. Right now, I just want my boost in characters. I really don't care about the end game. I want to get to the end game, and I won't be able to if I'm not getting battle data set, right? So again, there's multiple people in a different area to which one is valuable, right? Which one is actually better? Which one is this? First, I'll give you one piece of advice. If your characters are specifically not reaching or not able to even clear these harder pieces of content down here, for example, it's gonna I think scale up to 28,000. So if you're not at that point, right, then you should be getting for battle data set, going for that, right? Because you want to at least be able to do that. If your characters aren't leveled up, what is the point of you even trying for core dust or anything else? Again, you should be trying to beat the harder stages because, again, they give you more hero dices. For example, if you can't clear, let's say this credit stage or this battle data set stage, you should be getting battle data set so that you can at least get further into it, so that you can get the initial clear off of all of these, so you can max out the entire event and get all the summons and all of that, and then also potentially get more of these hero dices and more of this stuff because it's more worth it, obviously speaking, right? It's comparing a 2-hour to a 3-hour, which is a big difference. That extra hour makes a difference in resources. So again, maybe battle data set right now is what you need because you have to level up your characters to get more of the squad power so that you can actually complete harder content. Remember, that is the case. If you're stuck in the game where you're not progressing, fine, go over battle data set. Again, the more valuable resource really is core dust. You'll need core dust. People are already hitting that point where they're like, damn, Like they're itching. They're itching for some core dust. That's literally what's happening. So when it comes down to it, yes, core dust is more valuable, but it really depends on where you are in the game right now. Credits also, if you didn't max out the credits from that event that we had, the co-op event, then maybe getting credits so you can actually max out the academy is the best thing to do. Because again, remember, if you're not maxing out academy, you're missing out on so much more potential rewards, so much more of the synchronized device, so much more of so many different things in the game to where it's stupid. So if you don't have credits and you need credits to go and max out the academy, go and get credits. If you need battle data sets so you can actually progress and beat these harder stages, go and get battle data set. If you need core dust, if you're an endgame player, you're reaching that point where like you're drying up on the resources and core dust is now your bottleneck, guess what? You go and get that. Both are, like, all three things are, again, depending on where you are. But again, you are obviously right now needing to get to hard stage. You have 3 days till then. When you get to hard stage, you farm over here. But for right now, what should you farm on this stage? Again, as mentioned, one of the three things, again, you're going credits, go for that 2-hour one. Battle data set, go for the 2-hour one. If you're doing core dust, go for the core dust 2-hour. Again, remember also if you want to go and complete the event to the fullest, and just in case this 1,000 doesn't even help you and you're still far away, you might want to farm on the core dust stage specifically so that you can get those hero dices, and then again, go and spin on the event and see how that goes. It's 40 per roll. You're getting for 5 runs 250, which is again a decent amount. By another 5 runs, you will, or 4 runs. Every 4 runs, you get an additional spin on top of the 50, right? Think about that now in your head. That's how that's gonna go, right? So again, also, yeah, keep in mind when you're farming, make sure you have the listed characters so you can at least guarantee your drop of the 50 hero dices. Otherwise, you're missing out. But again, that's where it currently stands. That's all of it. That's how it works with this entire breakdown of this event. It's the same like last time. Farm for what you want, what you need, what you're currently lost in the game, where you can't progress. You can't move any further because you don't have this specific material. If it's credits, you farm credits. If it's battle data set and you need to level up your characters, you do that. Again, core dust is what I would lean on for most players because they need that. It's a thing that you stop getting. You're like running out, and you need a lot of them. For example, like, what you're currently, you'll hit a point, you'll see this. Maybe right now you're not experiencing this. There are a lot of new players, a lot of players that are still, progressing in the earlier stages as they've just picked up the game, as it's been getting more and more popular, right? So again, depending if you're day one, depending if you're that, different areas, but that's where it currently stands, right? So again, that's it. That's the entire event and all the stages here. Make sure to get that from the mail and do it properly. Don't claim it just now. Claim it later on. So again, you have 3 days, 18 hours, still hard unlocks. Have fun with whatever. Farm it up. Again, you have, 3 today, which basically I just did all of the runs. I didn't repeat anything yet, but now I have to go and use 3 plus 15. I have 18 exact runs. That's a lot of freaking resources that I can pick up. So I will do it properly. I might aim for, core dust, because again, at some point I know I'll run out of that, and I've been getting a lot of battle data set recently, so I'll just level my characters more and more, progress through the story more and more. This account specifically is at 818 now. I've been moving up each one equally. I think one of them is in chapter 10 by now, right? So each account I've been pushing harder and harder. I have now 3 solid accounts. I can't wait to show them off. If you're interested in that, I'll definitely do that. But again, that's where it currently stands. Game has been fun. I've been enjoying it. Have fun with Laplace's banner if you care for that. Again, save this in the mail. Go and have fun with this, the 1,000. I'm telling you now, this event is hurting my feelings. The dice roll can't just be me. It's hurting, bro. It's hurting the entire event. But again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. That's better for me. Take advantage of the event. Do it properly. Farm for what you want. 3 days, 18 hours. Be prepared for the hard mode to drop. Hopefully, it's not like last time where it was excruciatingly hard. But apparently, we've already seen it and we already know that it's not going to be that hard. You do not have to worry, which is a massive, massive W. Again, get to it. Be ready to actually beat hard. So make sure you use these 3 days to progress and be able to do that, because otherwise you're missing out on a lot of resources. Okay? Catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. That's better for me. Peace out and enjoy.